Mm-hmm. We beat. Hello, everybody. Sit over there a long time trying to decide whether I want to do a video or not. So the name of this video is What's Going On? Shouldn't see no commercials. Except like when you first get on here. I decided I ain't gonna run no commercials. Never again. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Missy Burke. This took y'all a minute to like get to chatting, didn't it? Hey, Teresa. Y'all, have you ever seen the beat just old stale hot air, man? Like just hot, man. All right, we need some chatters in there. Hey, Ron. Hey, Ron, I seen you on there today on Stephen's chat. Hey, you need to be sitting in with Stephen when he does his video. Hello there, Miss Greg Wilkins. Now, I do know you a woman. Oh, yeah, thank you for the, yeah, it is our anniversary, y'all, me and Tammy. Hey, we'll catch you. Yeah. So I heard this woman the other day talking about this other woman made her a wish list on YouTube. And she had 5,000 items on the wish list. Took her about 6 months. So that's what I'm doing, is making a wish list. So y'all can see them in my happy anniversary present. Oh, Danny did. You get rain. We got about. I don't think it's rain today, but like it's one of them. Yeah, I think it's one of them days like where, and it's been like this for y'all forever. Like like kind of rainy. I mean, it might necessarily not rain, but it like look like it's gonna rain or something. And almost every day, they hear that thunder rumbling and stuff. Hey, y'all, I have got me a brand new woman tonight. If on my Danny, I'm hot. That is what's going on with me. Putting chickens away, then going in where it's cool. Yeah, I don't know how we make it, how we used to make it, because I wasn't in air conditioning. Hey there, Bloomin' and Peggy Sue. Now listen to that name there, Peggy Sue. I like that name, Peggy Sue. There's a girl in school named something I don't know how. But I don't know how it wound up, but I give her the name Peggy Joe, I think. And let's see. I bet I can barely remember. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember. Yeah, yeah, I remember. Hello, Miss Mardale. Y'all, y'all been seeing all this stuff on TV, man. You know what? I don't know what to think. I mean, I'm serious. Like, I don't know what to think. Hello, Miss Terry Beam. How you doing? Uh, Miss Denny and Miss Terry, happy anniversary. Yeah, thank you. Hey, thank y'all for the happy anniversary. That's what every man wants to do, is get married when he's about 18 and be with the same woman every day for the rest of their life. That's what we all want. That's what we all want. Yes, Danny, happy 44 years. Hey, we've been married 44 years, Danny.
I have. I don't know about you.
Well, what happened if we wasn't gonna last over 6 months? They just wrong.
Somebody got a fool.
Them people that used to give me and Tammy hell. You think it bothers me giving them hell back? That even all these years later. Yes, I am. Glad. How you doing? Hello, Miss Joanne. Dawn, all these destinations unknown. How about that? How about that for a name? That gal will have her YouTube channel, y'all. Uh, they people think they know what's best for us, don't they? Don't everybody think they know what's best for us? Now, I'm fitting to prove this. Everybody thinks they know what's best for us, don't you? I'm fitting to prove that, don't you? I'm fitting to lay it out. And I'm going to turn around in a circle, and I'm going to drop the mic when I get finished. Hey, keep in mind, everybody thinks they know what's good for you. The truth is some of us might be right about what's good for us. Look, did Tammy get the package? I have to run to the doctor, but soon as I am out, I love her to open it.
Stephen picked it up from the post office from me today, and he's gonna bring it to me. But I don't know if I'll have it tomorrow to open.
She hadn't got it here yet. It's in Stephen's got it. He's over in town or something, eating or something other. Probably off some wild woman. Hey, y'all, you know what? I was kind of messing with y'all about people like thinking they know what's good for you, but that is a true thing, though. Like up there in Washington, them people don't think that we know what's best for us. I know damn well I know what's best for me. When I go up there and my food stamps are short, hey, I might need increase in food stamps. But yeah, the truth is, y'all, that they like think we don't know what's good for us, what's best for us. And we're talking about people that. Where's Amy Jo at? I see her. On comments. Hey, Amy Jo, I wanna give you a holler at. I see Amy Jo. She's like been around a long time, y'all. She don't chat a whole lot, but she's been around a long time. You know, you talking about people that don't even go to the grocery store, that thinks they know what's best for you. Now they don't even go to the grocery store. They don't even write the check. You hear me? They don't even write the check. The grocery store check. And then they're gonna tell us what's best for us. Yeah. We know going to the grocery store and leaving and your food stamp book is empty. We know that's bad. Oh, see, there was a 12-pack sitting there and I couldn't get it. I got shorted on my food stamp. They don't know what's best for us. They probably don't. You reckon that? You know, I just stopped myself and thought about that. You reckon they know what's best for them? You know, hey y'all, I'm really not going to talk about that too much. And the reason I ain't is 'cause there ain't much there. Speculating is worthless. Hey, Rhonda Ray. But I don't know. I didn't get a chance to try to buy none with the food stamp because I didn't have none left. Hey, thank you, Diana. Hey, thank all of y'all for the happy anniversary. I tell you, like I heard Stephen's ex-wife say one time now, y'all. I swear to God, I heard her say this. I was sitting in the same exact spot where I'm sitting right now. Now, I do pull y'all's leg every once in a while, but I'm not pulling your leg this time. Alright? She said, tomorrow is my birthday, and I want lots of presents. Hey, y'all. So this month is my birthday, and I want lots of presents. Hey, you know, when I heard her say that, y'all, I jumped right on that, you know. You know, I was sitting there listening, you know. I jumped right on that. You see, I knew Stephen didn't have no money. Wants lots of presents. I said, you do. I mean, she must have said something about, she must have said something because we got into this right here. I said, say she didn't work, y'all. I said, hey, Mr. Tim, hello everybody. Thank you for the happy birthday anniversary. Okay, y'all, let me get back on track. Now, I knew she didn't work, see. If you don't work, and you got $20, where'd you get it? I mean, she got all the money from stealing. And, I said, who you think bought them pants you got on? I said, you got, every time I see you, you got brand new clothes on. She did, y'all. Probably still does. Hey, I was kind of joking around about my birthday plant was sold. It's the 30th of this month. Yeah, we do need to go out, don't we? I can't hardly do nothing with Tammy. You know that, let me tell you something other, when I was selling antennas on eBay, I was new, when I started, on eBay, I was new. And somebody bought an antenna from Alaska. And, man, I looked at the shipping on it, and just the shipping was over $150. Just the shipping was over $150. But the shipping was more than the antenna. I would have went in the hole bad. But I didn't back out on the man. And I didn't expect him to back out neither. I mean, I didn't know. I seen him a message and I said, man, dang. I said, I'm going to go ahead and send this. I said, man, that's $156. And, a deal's a deal, y'all. I mean, I'm on there selling them and he bought them. A deal's a deal. But, he backed out of it and canceled the order. And, he said, I don't want you to lose no money. Which is what I'm talking about here. You think I want somebody spending their poor, hard-earned money on me? And I don't even give a shit. I don't even care about them. And I don't think nobody in here wants somebody to go broke trying to make somebody happy buying them presents. We know there's one out there because I just told you about it. That boy had two young, shit, two. Had four. Even on this one working. Driving that old raggedy ass truck. Him the only income. Trying to make it from one day to the next. Anybody know what that's like? Yeah, it's been a long time. If I was bad to Tammy, in my lifetime, you probably wouldn't be seeing me right now if I was bad to her in my lifetime. And here's the deal. Over here at my house. Now Tammy can come over here and slap me out this chair. But I can't do that to her. I have needed slapping out the chair a few times. Yeah, that's right, Diane. Well, y'all, I don't, you know what? I want to tell y'all this right here. Now, seeing they got J.D. Vance as the vice president, you know, today. And man, I meant to tell y'all that I thought he was going to be the nominee. And I just forgot to tell y'all that. Like that I felt like it was going to be him. Not that I know him. I mean, y'all probably don't know him neither. But I just felt like it, you know. And, the truth is, y'all, is I don't get stuff wrong a lot. You know, when you hear me step out on a limb, you won't see me wrong a whole lot. I want y'all to know that. But, I meant to tell y'all, you know, so like I could be said it ahead of time, but I just forgot to say it. Well, cause I do stuff like that. I make predictions all the time. And I'm not really a predictor. I want to say that. But I'm saying like, that's something I do in my life is make little predictions. You know, what's somebody gonna do, you know? What they gonna do next? They said, no, he ain't always like them plentiful, so J.D. Vance was talking about him in 2016, pretty bad. And y'all, I know why he picked him, you know. I ain't gonna bore y'all with that, but I know why he picked him, so my actual prediction was a little more than just a guess. I wasn't just guessing. I don't guess, y'all. If I do guess, I will tell you I'm guessing. But like I don't guess about things. Yeah, well, after he got elected, I don't know how that come about, Plentiful Soul, but he did endorse him, you know. But I don't think it was in 2016, but I think it might have been later. Vance got voted in, and Trump backed him then, you know, later. And then, you know, well, he was like, I think he was the first one to endorse him this time. And You know my video I was doing last time, and they, it went away, and I didn't know what happened. I went over there and looked, and they wasn't no copyright strike. That computer's on over there now, so. And I had it on the page, so I could just walk up there and glimpse at it. And I seen everything was alright, but I know what happened. YouTube took the video down. And but they didn't give me a strike. They just didn't like. There was something I said they did not like, because it showed the minute where I said what I said, but the video was down. They took the video down, so I can't go look at that, to whatever I said. But and they actually said a YouTube person looked at it. But that's wrong. There's plenty of people that's got channels like that on YouTube about the subject. And they was wrong, but they you on YouTube, your opinion don't mean nothing to them. Well, they do ask for surveys, don't they? Yeah, wanting to know more what you know. Well, y'all, I know a couple of people that they was gonna do away with their wife. You know what I'm talking about? They went and hired somebody to do it. And he hired he didn't hire who he thought he hired. Hey, Steven's doing good. He hired an undercover man. And probably if you were to go to asking around, you want somebody, you want to do away with something, that same thing might happen to you. But now I'm telling you the reason I'm saying this. I mean, it might sound kind of strange, but I'm telling you why I'm saying this. When all that happened the other day on the TV, immediately the first thing I wanted to know was how old that person was. And we actually found that out pretty quick. You see, they trying to find out if he's by himself or if there's people helping him. You say, well, who could go hire somebody Y'all know what I'm talking about? Who could go hire somebody to do away with somebody? D. The FBI. They see a bunch of crooks. Do y'all understand where I'm going now? They around a bunch of scummy people. Do you see where I'm going now? They don't have to hire nobody. They already got somebody. So I know quite a few people that's, I mean, at least about 3. And, they all got caught. But it seemed like to me 20 is mighty young to be into, I already had my mind made up, if he's 30 years old, I already had my mind made up before I found out how old he was. And I was thinking 30, maybe, yeah. But then 20 years old. Okay, Lorraine. Well, I mean, there's not a lot to know now. They investigate. That could be like the sheriff's department investigating the sheriff's department. And whatever's on that boy's phone, there's a hell of a lot of people want to know what's on that phone. And you may know the truth. You may find out the truth. You might not find out the truth. I'm telling you now. They don't know nothing. They don't know why he's doing that. But that phone is probably on that phone. And according to what they know, as to whether you're going to hear it or not. I don't have no confidence in them people. None, y'all. I don't have none. Hey, what's doing that, Steve? Here's another thing, about all this mess. Oh, yeah, okay, Steve. Oh, I know better than that living life. Yeah. So that guy didn't have no identification. So that means if he got caught, he didn't want nobody to know who he was. That's pretty intelligent, ain't it? And you know, well, now I didn't know this till today, here y'all. That joker was up on that roof 26 minutes. I want y'all to hear what I'm saying. That man was up on that roof for 26 minutes, crawling around. And I'm just in thinking now, you know, he's up there 26 minutes before. Well, man, he was up there before. Well, you know, the man got up there, you know. You know, hey, Charles. Hello, everybody. And, like another thing I don't understand, even though I might understand it a little bit. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all. So, the police seen the man on the roof. And they took a picture and sent it to somebody. And while they was sitting there watching the man crawling around on the roof, you know what? But I can understand them being separated from one another. The local police and is it the CIA, y'all? I can understand they being you know, the local police ain't nothing when them boys is on the scene, you know. And then they simply just might have been waiting for the pros to do their job. And you know, just because you see a man on the roof, don't mean you pull your piece out and do him in. I mean, they didn't even know who the hell he was, you know? Like nobody knows who he was. He might have supposed to been there. You know, the regular people, you know, hell, they don't know. The local police, they don't know. They don't know what the hell is going on. Oh, I mean, I want y'all to understand this gap. This what you call gap in between the CIA and the local police there. You know, I mean, hell, uh, their radios ain't tuned together, you know. You know, man, the CIA's the boss. Hey, hey, I know some people, and there's some people like me, and that's what I'm talking about. There's some people like me that would have seen that. I'm telling you, if that was my job, to don't look at the man, watch this area. You know, you got, I guess, probably got every man watching a different area. I don't think that man will crawl up there on me. And me standing there facing, I don't think they would, Steve. You watch Steven's eyes, y'all. He's looking and thinking fast. You like he's going to the store or something. He don't know who's in there. My mama was down there. I was at the camp house and I was down there. You'll see what I'm talking about here. And it was on Sunday morning. We was just sitting there talking, looking at the river. Me and Mom. Then one of my buddies pulled up there. Got out cussing. I don't mean lightweight cussing. And I'm talking about, son, I got up out of my chair and it was just about too wet to plow. You know, and that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about Steven's looking. You know, he don't know who's in there. We got plenty of friends like that man. There's no telling what they'll have to say. Still don't know what the man was doing. I bet your grandma remembers that. She was impressed. How fast I got up and shut him down. I remember that. Well, y'all, I was also going to see, I just only got bits and pieces of stuff to tell y'all. And that's why I didn't know whether to get on here or not. Don't read the comments. Danny, do you think they were told to stand down? No. No. If they was told to stand down, son, that'd be all over the news. You know, they're a bunch of men. And it's not going to be their fault. It's going to be somebody else's fault. The damn local police ain't the CIA. CIA's been trained and all that. Damn people there that they blamed it on, hell, they just ride around and write tickets and eat donuts and look at women's legs. And people don't know nothing about no CIA business. Hey, I'm not even calling them dumb. I'm not even gonna call them dumb. That wasn't the local police. That wasn't their baby. Well, I don't know, y'all. I mean, I don't know if we'll ever hear. You know what I mean? You might not never hear the truth. You might not even never hear nothing. Hey, them people do what they want to do, man. And like, and you don't mess with them about it neither. And see, hey, y'all see why I like Columbus so good? Yeah, I've been gonna say this 2 or 3 times. I keep forgetting. Oh, I heard them. I've been hearing them on the news a pretty good bit about the kind of language that the media's using, you know, describing Mr. T. And also describing one another, Mr. Magoo, Mr. T. And they have done got pretty bad, like the stuff they saying. Hey, I mean, they have done got pretty bad, and like they trying to all tamp down some. And then I heard giraffe neck woman a while ago. What's the giraffe neck woman's name, Tim? Rachel Maddow. The Rachel Mad Cow Long Neck. She was on there calling him one of them Germans a while ago. The H word. She was on there a while ago calling him that. And let me tell you something. Here's what I'm gonna tell you. Now, you go with me and my friends to the wrestling match at your own risk. When we all load up and go to the wrestling match. Sometimes it's pretty funny, and sometimes it's a little scary. Okay, team. And this is something I'm trying to get over to you. You got me to sitting there normal. You got Edmund that's sitting there that's pretty normal. And all my other buddies just sitting there normal. But then I didn't tell y'all Stephen went see. And Stephen seen the wrestlers cheating. And I said, well, y'all know it was fake. But Stephen went in there and got in the wrestling ring. And the moral to the story is, you got to watch what you tell some people. Uh, yeah, seriously, y'all. They was somewhere one time I dared a girl to do something. And she said, all right. And I immediately tried to start backtracking. Because this girl wasn't bullshitting. I knew she was fitting to do it. Like in public. I was just joking. As a matter of fact, I was trying to back her down. Told Tim we got back to the room, I said, I won't be daring her no more. I guarantee you that. But you gotta watch it. You don't ever know when there's one of them girls listening, like her. Or at the wrestling match. You never know who's sitting there watching. And you stand there by calling them bad names. And telling them how bad they're cheating and lying. Matter of fact, it's so bad. You're so bad. I don't even know. You might ought to just stay home. I think that's what that guy was. And I think the guy got a loose screw. But I mean, if you sit there and listen to all that stuff on TV, boy, hell, you will get mad. If you care any, you will get mad. You have to just, I mean, hell, y'all, me and Edwin, we had to quit watching it before. And I've been watching it pretty hot and heavy since that, since that happened the other day. Yes, sir. I don't know what's going to happen. Hey, when Magoo investigates his people, you know what I'm talking about? Went to school one day drinking too much. And I went to sleep. Teacher told me she called the principal. He didn't come down there. And she's actually somebody I like, I didn't dislike her no less because she called the principal to come up there, when I was asleep. I still liked her anyway. And the bell rung, and it was the last class. And I got up, drunk as a skunk, got my books, and went on out the door. I probably didn't have no books. To be honest with you, I probably didn't. But anyway, come back to school the next morning, the principal was standing there. Said, Denny, was you drinking yesterday? In Miss Price's class. I said, no, sir. I swear to God, I was not drinking. He said, okay. His ass didn't come down there on purpose. He didn't come on purpose, y'all. Me and him was friends. Me and the principal was friends. Matter of fact, when I graduated, I roofed his house. We was friends, y'all. I don't mean it was 20 years later. Right there pretty close. Me and Tammy got married. I went and roofed his house. His house wasn't no piece of junk neither. He had a big old house. I talked to him some, you know. When I was there, but he didn't, he wasn't out there. People don't mess with you too much. But y'all, I can tell you this right here from roofing. And probably about any person that works outside. Like I did, I liable to go to 4 or 5 different houses in a day, when I was working, giving estimates. And some of the times I was going while the homeowner wasn't home. And I'd get out and put the ladder up, and I'd be there 30 minutes figuring everything up and all that, but that actually works better than you would think. You see that on the movies. You see them on a work truck, on a crime movie. They pull up there in a work truck, and people don't pay that no attention. I mean, I'm telling you, they don't. If you get out there and you ain't acting funny, they might stand there. I mean, the neighbors is watching you. They might stand there and watch you. People's real impatient, They might stand there and watch you about a minute and a half or 2 minutes. And then they're, y'all don't even know it. Like y'all's attention span is, I'm just not just saying y'all, I'm talking about everybody. Is like real impatient. If you were to go, any one of y'all, you were to go against a hunter, he'll beat you every time. He'll beat you every time. And Stephen's been trained like that too. Somebody was in the woods one time, me and my buddies. I'll kind of tell y'all a little bit about what I'm talking about. And we all got out in the woods and we got stretched out. And one of the main buddies, he was looking at a deer. And while he was looking at that deer, he didn't want to take the deer. It wasn't one he wanted, It was a doe, Well, he hunted trophy. And my buddy was sitting there looking at that deer. And his brother was out there too. And his brother come walking by. In between the deer and the other man. And that guy said that deer just stood still. And see, that's what you don't really know. Stay still. Even when you're moving, you don't look like you're moving. Thank you, Lorraine. Well, y'all, that's what I'm talking about. Like, people like me and Steven, a lot of people don't even know about this. My buddies, some of them know it, some of them don't. But, like, you notice, Steven always get him two big deer. He'll always do it. If it was where you could keep up with it, I know there ain't no way you can, but he's been trained like that to stand still and look and listen. Don't move. See, so what you actually doing is you outpatienting the patient. You outdo their patients. Yeah, you outdo their patients. And if you watch animals and dogs and stuff, you watch it how, the real, like my little dogs, I don't know if they pay something very much attention. But like a regular old street yard dog, old dog that hangs around outside, he knows to listen. And he knows to look. And he's smelling, But hey, y'all, Steven, he knows every bit of that. If the law come right now over to Steven's camp and he ran out the back door, if he made it to them woods right there, they wouldn't see his ass again. I guarantee you, they wouldn't see him again. He don't do like on the horror movies let's go hide behind the chainsaws. This, what I'm saying is real, y'all. This, guy that I told y'all about, his granddaddy used to take him hunting. And we got hanging around and we started going hunting and going to the river and all that. We would go to some woods. I had to remember, y'all. We would go, I would get on one end of the woods and he would get on the other end of the woods. And we would walk toward one another. And hey, I have my number every time, y'all. In other words, you might not even understand what I'm saying. I'm walking toward him, creeping along, and he's standing there looking at me, laughing, because I don't see him. That's the pleasure you get out of knowing that kind of thing. When we go hunting, he'd do it again. He'd be standing there. Smiling. That didn't last long. What I was doing was moving through them woods too fast. He knew all he had to do was wait for movement. He knew I was there. He knew I was coming. He outsmarted me. He outsmarted me. And y'all, I mean, I got as good as him. I did get as good as him. But you don't learn that overnight. Well, I don't know, we went to the river, a few years ago. I had my boat, he had his boat. We got out and I got 3 wild hogs. I said, I got him, son. I put them 3 wild hogs in the boat. Went down there to his boat. That joker had 3 wild hogs in his boat. And we're doing that all the time. All the time. And I told y'all before, but you might not really never be known why I was saying what I was saying. See, my daddy used to go hunt with me. Sometimes. He said, boy, I'd hate to know you was after me. Where you going, Pamela? Oh, thank you, Joyce. I didn't see that, Joyce. I, like noticed that Chad ain't moved in a while. But like if you think you hear something out in your yard, you sit here and listen and look for like at least about 10 minutes. And if it's night, if it's at night, you're mostly gonna be listening. But like you can hear any little sound, if there's somebody out there, you will know in 5 minutes. I was listening to your story you was telling. Thank you, Joyce. Speaking of Joyce, Jazzy Joyce is missing. Lynn Burns is missing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I had the day wrong about Tammy going live. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays. I don't know what in the world made me think she was gonna go live today. And I actually texted her why I was on Steven's live talking about it. But she said she didn't ever see the text. Well, cause I was gonna let y'all know, if she was gonna go live, I was gonna let y'all know on the chat. I guess everything's alright. When I know more about what's going on, but like, yeah, I was reading that. Hold on. Hey, y'all, it'd be my job to stand there and be looking. That's what I'd be doing. That's what my job was to do. That's what I'd be doing. But like when I worked, y'all, I didn't play around now. I didn't play around. When I worked, I would run people off, son. Didn't want no mama's baby working. Like had to sit in on the ground to pull a censorship out for 15 minutes. Go let your mama pull the censorship out. Ain't doing nothing but costing me money. What you been doing today, Helena? How come I don't see you that much no more on chat? Hold on. Hey, thank you, Michelle. I don't know if I was no good boss. Hold on. I realized p- people always said I was hard to work for, and I didn't ever understand it. I mean, not really. I mean, I didn't understand it, but I think I do now. You know, like after Stephen got building his house over here, I think I understand what was. Uh, I think it's the tone of voice I use. I mean, I was all business. Well, I didn't play around. You know that saying about don't be acting like you out at the mall with your girlfriend walking around. That's something I told Cody one time. Stephen got this job and I went over there to help because it was complicated. It was. And I was over there helping Stephen and they dumped some boards, you know, pretty good ways from where we was at. They told Cody that go ahead and get them boards, bring them around here. You know, kind of, like I say, I think it's the tone of voice that I used it. Like messes everybody up. And he turned around and he went walking out there at the pile of lumber. And he was walking slow and all that. I said, boy, don't be acting like you out at Walmart with your girlfriend. Get them boards over here. You know, he was young, you know. You know, he like, you know, hadn't been like taught about hustle yet, you know. Hustle, hustle, hustle. Everything you do, hustle, hustle, hustle. I can tell you this right here. I can tell you this right here. It made him good and mad now. Because I seen the look on his face. But, you know, he knew I was right. You know, you can't get mad at the boss about saying, go get them boards. You know what I'm talking about? I hear you there, myself. Yeah. Hey, as far as that, y'all, uh, you know what's going on? We just have to wait and see what they say. Just, did y'all see that frame where they froze the bullet in midair? Did y'all see that? Well, you know, I was gonna make a video about that. I was gonna download that clip, and I can show everything in slow motion. And I can show you when he turned his head, and then turn it back. He done it like in about the snap of a finger. He turned his head, then he turned it back. When he turned it back, he was facing the man. But with his head turned, he would have hit the side of his head. And it almost happened. Yeah, he, for just a second, turned his head to the left. And when he turned it back, that's when that hit his ear. Hey, buddy. Like Tammy. Said he's meant to be here. That kind of thing that happened to him, even though Mr. T is Superman. You know, it ain't us that the thing's rushing by our ear. For him to do like he done, it sounds like to me he's got a little bit of Tony Hodges in his ass. You don't think I'm joking around. Just for him to be able to make it to where he is now. I bet you 100 out of 100 people would have quit. You think about that for a second. All of you. I would have quit. I mean, damn, I, I don't want to be homeless and broke. You know what I mean? Hey man, hey, went up was going up for 200 years. And all he had to do, y'all, was say I quit. I'm dropping out. I decided I want to spend some time with Helena. Even about half the other men in the United States would like to spend some time with her too. That would have been the end of it, y'all. But he got my respect the other day. He went to like a Superman status. Hell yeah, I'd have quit. And I'd have told him to quit too. I'm talking, I'd have told him to quit. Man, let them people, let them do whatever the hell they want to do. Get on that dismiss. That's right, y'all. I would have quit, and I ain't a quitting kind. You ain't you ain't dealing with fair and normal people. And I want to see how they sleep at night. I ain't just saying that neither. Oh, you had a tough father too? Yeah, I wasn't a tough father, but like when I was working, uh, I was pretty tough. You know, just like no nonsense. Go get the board and hustle up about it. Hey, boy, y'all know what all he's been through, man. I mean, man. You know, actually, really, I had kind of forgot about Mr. Magoo, and like, is he on or is he off? I guess that just dropped under the. Yeah, okay, alone. Yeah, y'all, I really don't know. I told y'all, like, I don't know how that's going to turn out. I still don't know how it's going to turn out. I still think the same thing I doing that they will be quitting. But, like, we just have to see. But, like, I hadn't heard nothing about that. But yeah, I think he'll still be quitting, dropping out. I don't, they probably think they ain't got nothing to lose. They'll find out. You let them do it, and they'll find out. 'Cause it ain't gonna be like they think. I was out there at the racetrack. They had these fast cars out there. I don't know, I just happened to be standing there. One of them cars pulled in there. These old men with overalls got mad, went out there and bent the damn car up, kicked it, uh, doing about everything you could do to the to the car. And the driver said, "Man, who done that right there?" I said, "Hey, that old man I'm driving them overalls doing it." I said, and like he act like didn't pay me no attention. I said, "Well, hey, who is that?" He said, "That's the man that owns the car, the one with the overalls on." What old man doing with a damn $50,000 car? And you know what I mean? A $50,000 motor. That particular class. Hey, you think that, Bologna? Buddy, he ain't no softy no more. Hey, boy, like, man, he's like got guts of steel, man. I mean, man, like, hey, that would have done me in the other day. Which I mean, I don't know if it'd do me in, but I mean, I'm telling you, like, hey, I don't, man. I mean, he's messing with crazy people, man. I tell you, I figured you might see him doing them in front of bulletproof glass. Might be doing that, later. I know I would. And you know what, boy? Fired at him 6 times. They said, hey Pat, they said that that was an easy shot. You let me tell you, for if somebody's an amateur, that's not no easy shot. It's an easy shot for a sniper. But for your average person, that's not no easy shot. And your scope's gotta be set, man. And it's gotta be like 100%. And they changed the distance around so much. I heard them say 250 yards, 150 yards. That ain't no easy shot. Uh, I know about this stuff, y'all. If your scope's off a little bit at 10 yards, like just say, uh, at 10 yards it's off a half inch. Uh, but at 200 yards, that thing's liable to be off 2 foot. The further it goes, the more off a course it'll get. So see, that has to be right. That sight's got to be right. Hey, Teresa Ball. Teresa Ball says, that's right then. I heard Tammy talking to Christine a while ago. Now, boy, our young'uns don't mess around. Now, hey, they just got back from Florida, and now they done gone to the mountains. Yeah, I heard he was 20 years old, so I myself think he was just a lone actor, you know. We'll see what they say, but I don't think he was in tangles with nobody myself, Sippy. Why you need your okay, Pat. Yeah, I was about to forget what I was talking about. Yeah, Christine and Reed's gone to the mountains. You know when he goes. And man, and I tell you what, you know, Reed and Christine is both uh, school teachers by trade. You know, whenever they walked out of college, you know, they ready, you know. And they both got them a job as a school teacher. And they doing that a few years, and Reed was could get a job making more money. But what he was gonna have to do is he was gonna have to he wasn't gonna be off during the summer no more with Christina. He said, okay. You know, so he took the other job, and he's getting in there, getting ready to go to work, and Christina's up in there humming, got her white pants on, got her leopard skin shirt on. Where you going? You know, like the women always make you regret it if they want to. And anyway, y'all, he didn't like that not being off with Christina. And that was the only year he done that. He might have done it 2 years. But they back on, uh, you know, both back school teachers. And, you know how the school teachers always used to make us feel sorry for them, and we like wonder if we need to bring them a sandwich or something to school. They talking about how they didn't make no money. They make more money than, I know teachers know it. Teachers make more money than people realize that they make. You can't listen to that school teacher talking that they don't make no money. They were all of them will tell you they don't make no money. But they do. So it ain't that Reed and Christina's just making tons of money. To go on vacation all the time and stuff like that. They just saved their money. And actually they'll do without something to save their money. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, that's how they are. They'll do without to save money. But then whenever they get ready to go on a trip, they'll go. I ain't exactly like that, but the way they do works pretty good. They do pretty good, y'all. Doing better than me and Tammy. We had a big old head start on her. Yeah, hey y'all, I mean, I don't know if y'all know it, and I ain't bragging, I'm just talking. Christina, a few years ago, they built a house. Man, big old nice house. And they had bought them some land, I don't know how much it is, but it's enough that they planted pine trees on it. The state planted pine trees. They come and planted it for them. But, you know, what we do, y'all, is all up to us, you know. Like Grandma, y'all, we tease Grandma being about tight and stuff, but she's not really tight. It's not really that she's tight. It's just a matter of does she want something or not. You know, I mean, she ain't gonna just go buy no shoes for the hell of it, you know, or nothing else. But when she buys something, whatever she wants, she wanted. Whatever she bought, she wanted. And, you know, and there's a lot of people like that. I guarantee you, there's a lot of people like that, boy. Hey, everybody just don't throw their money away like roofers do. And you can't necessarily call them tight for that neither. Hell, they usually doing and got what they want. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. Mm-hmm. And I mean, like some people have all the luck. Well, Reed's got I'll just say some kinfolks. That's got a condo. And it's not a timeshare. They actually own the condo. That means whenever I go down there, First thing I'm gonna do when I walk in there is light a cigarette up. They like, hey, they try to keep me away from their yard. They do. I swear they do. They try to keep me away from that condo. You better hurry up and get an ashtray and run up here and put it up under my hand. Because I'll be smoking. But yeah, man, I mean, like some people just have all the luck, don't they? Hell, they can go anytime they want to. Don't cost them nothing but the gas money. Hell, man, Bentley can afford the gas money. You know it. But I mean, when they go, they eat sandwiches. Tammy's went with them one time. One or two times. Tammy likes to hang around him with me. Like never know when I liable to go out there and jump in the truck. Jump the fence. One of my buddies said his mom and dad is dead, you know. He said, why come my mom and dad had to be so broke? You know, some people's mom and dad will die or something and you know, the youngins is good off. He was talking about like, how come my mom and dad had to be broke? Hey, Miss Q. Hey, Miss Q, did you notice? Did you know that I noticed when you went there? You know, I guess I probably do everybody. I guess I do notice everybody. Hey, sometimes you're paying attention, sometimes you ain't, you know. Hey, it don't matter if people don't, but a few of y'all answer. Do any of y'all think y'all would like the RV life? That means sell your house and move in a brand new camper and travel around. Hey, welcome up, Q. Hey, Q, I'm glad you here too. I've been on here a pretty good while. Hey, y'all, I wouldn't care nothing about doing that on the road RV stuff neither. I mean, I wouldn't mind going somewhere, but I want to be back at the house. I seen on the other day on YouTube, they had these boats where these people lived on the water. Most time be a pontoon boat and they build a deck on it and build a roof and stuff. You know what I mean? Hell, man, they walking around in a little spot. It don't look too bad, like looking at the video. But you go stay there about a month on that boat. Hey, they act like it's the best life ever. But I don't want my yard. I wouldn't want my yard to be water. Yeah. Yeah, these wasn't real nice, alone. I wasn't looking at real nice ones, you know. I was just kind of looking at stuff like what you like to see at the Omaha River. In Hollywood, y'all, he had a big old boat. I don't know what he done with it, but he had a big old long boat. I'm talking about longer than my house. I ain't talking about longer than the average boat. This thing longer than my house. I don't know what he done. I know he's planning on fixing it. I don't even know if he's even got it no more. Alright, anybody got anything you want to know? If you got anything you want to know, you got anything you want to say, you got an announcement, better go ahead and do it now. I want to tell y'all, I do appreciate all the anniversary. I want to thank y'all for that, Tammy will be on tomorrow, y'all. It's just another day to me. It means something to her. But it's just another day to me. I don't know why people always talking about, when my birthday comes, I'm going to get drunk. Why you going to wait till your birthday comes? You want to get drunk now. Ain't no need to keep talking about, I'm going to get drunk on my birthday. Why do people do that? If you want to get drunk, get drunk. You ain't got to wait for your birthday. Birthday's just another day. I want to tell everybody I appreciate y'all. Y'all let Lynn Burns know I did not see her on my live. I had to send her a message on Facebook and find out what she's been up to. Hey, y'all, I appreciate everything. Appreciate all the moderators, all the nice people. Hey, you're welcome, Charles. I was glad to get up here and do it. Hey, y'all, you know what? Tammy will be live tomorrow night. And y'all, I'm not even going to say about Stephen. I could not tell you what the hell he is doing. You see Stephen when you see him, I don't know what he does. And don't make it my business to try to know. He's entitled to privacy. And me and Tammy ain't gonna try to ruin his life. I will step in if I need to. But right now I'm standing back. I want to tell y'all, I appreciate y'all. Let's see, y'all. Hey, Grandma will be live in the morning, won't she, y'all? Hey, how about that? You want me to tell y'all a little bit about Grandma before I get off? You know she tries hard, y'all. Thank you, Miss Pat. She tries hard, y'all. tries to think of good titles. She goes in there and looks up the title and makes sure it's spelled right. A bunch of us do that whether you know it or not. Make sure something's spelled right. You know, take all that stuff out there and do all that.
Hey everybody, thank you for the happy anniversaries.
Hey,
I'm
Tim,
going to bed.
won't you let me show 'em your hair?
No, I saw him tomorrow.
Well, it'd be messed up tomorrow. And you know, I know the kind of peace Grandma has in her heart better than y'all. She don't want to be messed with. She don't want you throwing no last minute shit on her. And she's gonna do the very best job that she can possibly do. This stuff ain't that easy, y'all. But all the, you know the song, The Peaceful Easy Feeling? I mean, I guess I have a peaceful, easy feeling. But Grandma does every day, you know? Well, y'all, I'm,
Alright, I guess you can show it to him.
okay.
You write it and we'll just do it tomorrow.
Alright.
Hey y'all, I've been asleep in the recliner. See my hair? He's so proud of it. It does look better. Bye.
Got a brand new woman tonight. I won't never remember what I was saying.
It's on. You sit and get off.
Yeah. Hey, Tammy says she's tired, y'all. I'm mad she is. I'm up every morning when she wakes up to go to work. I want to tell y'all I appreciate y'all coming in here. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for everything.
Did he do a cheer?
I didn't get no super chat tonight, Tammy.
Oh. So you didn't do a cheer? Bless you.
So I remember what I was talking about Mom. Hey, y'all, so, I'm fitting to get out of here, y'all. Uh, hey, be good to one another, y'all. Man, don't believe everything you hear on that TV. Them people will have you doing just what they doing. And they the ones that's doing it too. That TV over there. They got everybody ready. But you won't see me though. I see y'all next time. Bye. Bye.